Hey guys, Tat here. Welcome back. Alright, I don't know what episode this is. I'm gonna guess somewhere probably up around 6 or 7 or something like that. But yeah, this is our playthrough of the Rigmor of Cyrodiil Dragonchild DLC doing the friendship arc. In the last episode, Cassius kind of hit us on he kind of blindsided us there. Kind of funny actually, but yeah, we are on our way to the coronation now, so we got to go meet Blackwall. Hopefully this eats up my travel pack because that thing weighs like 50 pounds and I will be over encumbered if I get that armor. Yeah, weight 50. So we're just gonna head right on over there right away and try to get this going as quickly as we can, so we don't end up having too many episodes for this thing. We still got quite a ways to go, if I remember correctly, if it's pretty much the same stuff that's on the romance option. So we're probably a little over halfway there, I would assume. But yeah, okay, so go ahead, eat that up and hope that it eats it, actually consumes it. Did it? Yes, it did. Okay, we're good to go on weight. Okay, Rigmor, you ready? I ran into a funky little, I don't know if you could call it a bug, or it's probably just like an oversight. I mean, you couldn't possibly think of every little thing that could happen and have a fix in the mod for it. Basically what happened, I'll report this to the mod author, but it probably doesn't need anything done to it to like fix it or anything, but whenever you take off and you head out from Bruma to go meet up with Cassius, and you have Rigmor and Sorella with you, and you have to run all the way over there basically. Well, one of the first stops that you make is at that treehouse, and then you, Sorella, and Rigmor go up into the treehouse, and then you play like a game of I Spy and stuff like that. Well, I started the mod, I was level, I think, 13 or something like that. And when I got to there, I was probably level 30 or 35 or something, if I had to remember correctly. I don't know what I was. But anyways, right when I was getting to that tree, I got to the tree, and of course, Rigmor and Sorella, they're like every NPC. They run a lot slower than you run. So they were a ways back, right? So I turned around, and then of course, Rigmor got to me first. And that's how it always works, and then Sorella eventually catches up. Well, Rigmor got up to me, and it had said talk to Rigmor or whatever. So I was talking to Rigmor, and then down the hill by a tree, I saw two people fighting. I was like, "What the heck is that?" And I was looking closer, and I was like, "Whoever that is wearing furs, like hide and stuff like that. Not like hide, like a fur armor." So I was like, "That's Sorella." I was like, "Somebody's attacking Sorella." So I was like hurrying up through the dialogue and everything, right? And then after I got off the dialogue with Rigmor, because I didn't want to just back out of the dialogue in case that like kind of bugged it out. So I got through the dialogue, and plus Sorella's going to be essential anyways. So I ran down there, and she was fighting, guess with who? She was fighting with the freaking Boethia cultist, right? So I had gotten to the level, I don't even remember what level you have to be. Isn't it 20? Or is it 25 or something to do the Ebony Mail quest? But anyways, so I had never had that happen. And the stupid Boethia cultist had spawned in at that point in time or whatever, and gotten into a fight with Sorella. Well, the big problem was I pulled out my weapon and started attacking the Boethia cultist, right? And Sorella, she took off running. And after I finished beating the Boethia cultist, I couldn't find Sorella. So I ran up to the treehouse, and then of course I go up into the treehouse. She's not there. I wait for a little while. She's not there. I come back down. She's not there. And I'm like, great, I'm going to have to go back to an old save. So I started running around looking, and she was, if the environment here in game was like real life environment, I'd say she was about 250, maybe 300 yards away, hiding behind a tree. And she and her AI kind of just bugged out, and she wouldn't realize that the threat was over, and continue on her way and go up in the treehouse. So I had to go up to her, and then I was able to click on her in the console. Then I ran back to the tree. I went up into the treehouse. Then I just did, move to player and moved Cyrodiil up there. And then the next part of the quest, it triggered and the dialogue started. And then they started playing I Spy. So the issue was, of course, that she took off. If I wasn't able to find her and get her in my console, then I would have had to go back to a previous save, which could have been for some people kind of far back. And that was all because the stupid Boethia cultist spawned in and picked a fight with Cyrodiil. You know what I mean? So what I think maybe can help with that is give these NPCs that, are charged with following. So like Cassius, Rigmor, Cyrodiil, and stuff like that, give them a teleport spell. And then you could have a spell that you could teleport them to you if they get lost like that. Because it totally bugged out her AI. She took off running and she was hiding behind a tree and she was just stuck in hide mode. And if I didn't like do a big, radius circle around looking for her and actually find her behind that tree and then able to get her into the console so I could move her, I would have had to have gone back to an old save. So maybe, it'd be a pretty easy fix and stuff like that. And I made one for the follower that I'm making right now. It's just a real simple, teleport spell, so that if you lose your follower and stuff like that, you just teleport them to you. So that was a little thing. I'll leave a thing for the mod author there about that happen. It's not like it's a bug with the mod. I mean, you can't possibly foresee every little thing that could happen and have a fix in the game for it. But yeah, the stupid Boethia cultist, decided to attack when we were over here doing this. So come on, Rigmor.
Creepy, if you ask me.
Yeah, meeting in a mausoleum.
Should we be on our guard?
No, he's fine.
We're about to find out. Just be ready.
After you.
Let's go. See, you don't even have a sword on you. Did that thing just pop up and say dialogue available? I just did her dialogue. Yeah. Not that I need the experience points,
Your
but...
Majesty, I know you must be wondering why I asked to meet here in this place of death. Be assured there's good reason. You see, this is the royal mausoleum, and I have been attending it for many years.
You're a ventriloquist. Your mouth's not moving.
Anything else I should know about Blackwell?
I have studied and kept a record of the dynasties that have come and gone, that have sat upon the ruby throne. You might want to read my work.
I'll pass.
It's very extensive. Lady Rigmor could benefit greatly about what is contained in the script.
What are you implying?
But I will leave that to you. Peruse at your own discretion.
I will. So, why are we here?
As you probably know, some of the guests have arrived. Notable representatives from major powers. Count Comaeus has arrived to represent the Aldmeri Dominion, along with a leading member of the Elder Council. You can only guess what they will want to discuss before they leave.
And leave this show.
Majesty?
I don't want anything untoward happening, that's all.
Of course.
The only good thing Sethius did was kick them all out.
That is something that you must both decide. I thought it prudent to bring you here, so you could, if you want, be better prepared. Also, I would like to show you both something. Please, this way. This is the armor of Tiber Septim.
Wasn't it destroyed when Martin Septim sacrificed himself?
All we know is that it was returned here shortly after his martyrdom. It was last worn by Titus Mede II. It now belongs to you, Majesty. It is customary for the elected to wear it upon their coronation, so put it on before you return to the palace for the crowning ceremony. As for you, my lady, this way. This is the burial place of Rigmor of Cyrodiil. Before Titus Mede had the infant...
Why can't I not get up there to put it on?
Had Rigmor laid to rest here. She died in childbirth due to complications. Mead was utterly heartbroken. Some say he never recovered fully from losing her.
What do you know about her?
She was initially a mercenary. Rumors have it she played a big part in the Oblivion Crisis by helping the champion of Cyrodiil close many of the gates. After the martyrdom of Martin Septim, she joined the ranks of the Colovian warlord Titus Mead and helped him wrest control of Cyrodiil from the hands of Thules the Gibbering.
Thules.
His dying wish was to be reunited with her,
The Gibbering.
here in this small antechamber. Atribus reluctantly complied, but it was a well-kept secret. There is no mention or record of it. The official sarcophagus for him lies empty. Titus Mead's remains are within, alongside that of his true love.
Aw, how sweet.
So sad.
The crowning armor she never got to wear is preserved in the accompanying chest. I think it would be fitting and respectful to her memory if you were to wear it, my lady.
I like this armor.
Where's
The ceremonial priests already have the crowns. Now, I'll leave you alone to change into your new attire before returning to the palace. Majesty, it is customary to parley with the guests before taking your places on the thrones. When you arrive, I shall introduce you to whom I think requires your attention. As once the ceremony is over, all the guests will be ushered from the palace. When you are seated and ready, the ceremony shall begin. Majesty, my lady.
That's why I couldn't get up here. Carrying too much. Of course I'm carrying too much. Would it be any other way? Actually, you know what? Let's... no. Unequip that. There. Yeah, I like that outfit on her. That's really cool.
How do I look?
It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Hey, what do you think?
You look amazing. You ready?
Yes.
Alright, let's get it going. I mean, this armor for him is pretty cool too. I think it looks pretty sweet. Reminds me a lot of, like, maybe a heavy Penitus Oculatus or something. But yeah, I really like that outfit for her. It's pretty cool. Man, where's the door? Okay, that's where you talk with Blackwall. We just made a big circle. There's a mausoleum. So there was no guards outside? Right here. I ran right by it. Is this gonna pull her in? Hopefully it does.
Majesty?
Yep.
This way, if you please. The Emperor and the Queen of Cyrodiil. This way, if you please, Majesty. Please, let me introduce you to Lord Malachi, envoy of the King of RoC.
Majesty, it is my honor to finally meet you in person. On behalf of the King of RoC, we hope to strengthen our relationship and bring wealth and prosperity to the Northern Peninsula.
That sounded
Also,
rehearsed.
fortify our friendship with Solitude and look forward to further talks in the near future.
Yeah, that sounds rehearsed.
Oh, and this is the King's eldest daughter, Patema. She insisted on accompanying me to this most important of events.
Well met, Uncle. I do hope you can visit us sometime. As you may or may not know, my father is frail as of late, and his health is waning, even more so every day.
There was some... Who was talking about Malachi and this child that was, like, brought in or whatever that really isn't the King of High Rock's kid or whatever? Who was talking about that earlier in the mod here? I don't think it was part of Dragonchild, but it's during Rigmor of Cyrodiil. I don't remember, but somebody had brought that up.
Uncle!
Oh, please forgive me. I seem to have forgotten my manners with a slip of the tongue. It is my high honor to be in the presence of the Emperor by divine grace, and of course, the Lady Rigmor Morganmead. So, Lady Rigmor, when do you think I will have the honor of meeting my little cousin?
Lady Potema, all in good time. This is not the time or place.
No, it's fine. 36 weeks.
And isn't the child, by the grace of the gods, to be a dragon child?
Yes. Yes, she is.
Please, and I mean no offense.
Lady Potema!
No, Lord Malachite. Let her speak.
Then please allow me to give you my most heartfelt and deepest condolences, should anything untoward happen during the birth.
You little shit!
Oh, please don't hurt me! Lord Malachi, help!
Don't hurt me.
This is an insult. Come, Lady Potema. It's time we were leaving.
Everybody calm down. Calm down and listen.
Majesty, this way.
Little cow.
Count Cameus of Lelandril, representing the Aldmeri Dominion, and the Elder Council in exile.
Majesty. Lady Rigmor.
Hi, Cameus.
It's my honor and pleasure to meet you both once again under these special circumstances. The Dominion and the Elder Council in exile hope a lasting alliance can be forged to meet the upcoming threat. Of course, before such an alliance can be agreed to, there are a few important things we need to discuss.
Such as...
Cyrodiil needs to return to its former glory before the events of that usurper Ariel Cepheus. A long-lasting and true alliance can be attained by the restoration of the White Gold Concordat and the reinstation of the Elder Council here in the Imperial Palace.
I don't think right now is the right time to discuss this, Cameus.
I disagree. We have the right to make our terms known. After all, the Dominion was instrumental in destroying Cepheus, so we should see the benefits of our involvement.
No one asked you for your help. We could have done this without you.
All we ask is that the White Gold Concordat be restored, the Elder Council reinstated, and the lands of Southern Hammerfell be handed back over to the Dominion, which is legally and rightfully ours.
What? Dragonborn, you can't seriously consider these demands.
Lady Rigmor, you must think of the greater good. I will take it upon myself to make sure the returning justiciars act in a fair and open manner.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
Plus, it will put me in the perfect position to return to you something of importance.
Yeah, you little thief.
So you do have the diamond.
All I ask is you discuss what I have mentioned, delay any knee-jerk decisions, and after some serious thought, reach out to us.
We'll get back to you in good time. Don't you worry about that.
Majesty, the future of Tamriel depends on a newfound friendship of tolerance and diversity.
Let the ceremony begin. Majesty. This way. Is there anything you need to say before you proceed? Lady Rigmor will be crowned first as the Queen. Then you will be crowned as Emperor.
See ya, Cameus. Nobody wanted you here in the first place. Get out of here, Thalmor shithead. And take Potema with you.
I need that diamond. Get our people onto it.
Of course.
And that little cow. If she's claiming to be Dragonborn's niece, she needs checking out.
Be assured, I am already on to the King's newfound daughter.
Newfound?
As soon as she arrived in the court of the King of RoC, the King fell ill with an unknown malaise. Apparently, she washed up on the shore from a shipwreck claiming to be a distant relative. The King adopted her. But I have my network onto this already. Are you ready to proceed?
Okay, let's get this done.
You guys are loud enough it's echoing through the whole thing and you're just telling everybody what you're doing.
Behold, by the grace of the divines, the High Queen of Cyrodiil, Rigmor Morgan Mead the First. Behold, by the grace of the divines, the High King and Dragonborn Emperor of Cyrodiil, and the Empire.
Cameus can't figure out how to open the door? Can't figure out a doorknob, dude? Well, what's she got to say? Hello? I guess she wasn't going to say anything. It looked like Potema was going to say something. 9 months later. Yep, 9 months have passed since the coronation as you and Rigmor anxiously await the outcome of recent events. After working through the night, Sethri arrives with some news on the current situation.
Wakey, you've got a visitor. I think this is it. Seeing as where he's come from and what we've all been waiting for.
See, this is where things are going to start getting a lot different, I think.
It's a small matter of a situation that he's dealing with. All hell's about to break loose.
Because she's not pregnant. Now, before you went to the RoC and then you went down to the docks, and then there was the assassin there, then you had to come back, and then during childbirth, the assassins, attacked and you had to defend them off during, their childbirth. All that stuff's got to be different now. So this is what I've been waiting for, was for to start seeing the real differences. Like the big ones.
What is it?
What kind of situation?
A Lady Rigmor kind of situation.
What is it this time?
Blackwell has assigned 2 personal bodyguards to follow Lady Rigmor around. She's not too pleased about it, and that's an understatement.
So you're still going to go...
the only one with the authority to deal with it, before they end up wearing their guts around their ankles, if you catch my drift.
Damn, Sethri, what kind of sword do you got going on there? Leave it to me, I'll deal with it. Who's this visitor?
Leave it to me. I'll deal with it. Who's this visitor?
Claims to be the owner of the stables just outside Bravo. If Mara's got anything to do with this, that's where I suspected things would be happening. Which is just as well. About bloody time.
Where's Rigmor now?
Well, I've been keeping right out of her way. She's not too happy being cooped up in the palace these last couple of months. As you probably know, people have been talking. Even though she's putting on a good show trying to keep a lid on it all. So let's hope my assumptions are right.
Thanks, Sethray. Come on, let's go find this.
Antonius Maro. He's waiting in the chamber. I'll walk with you. Come on, follow me.
Don't have to walk with Sethry then. It's just gonna beam us over, Scotty. Oh, no, we're gonna walk.
If Blackwell sent personal bodyguards, he must have a good reason. I asked him earlier about it, and he buffed me off with, "It's standard procedure for high-ranking nobility, blah blah blah, and all that bollocks." But bodyguards at a time like this, I mean, let's face it, both you and I know Lady Rigmor can look after herself. Bodyguards give her an edge. The only question is...
Okay, so apparently dark elves come from Britain, England.
An edge for what?
Exactly. My mistress reckons there's ripples in the void.
Isn't that what they say in Britain, bollocks?
What sort of ripples, Sethray?
Ones of the void sort.
And what's in this void, Sethray?
Ripples.
This part's so funny.
In the void.
You're so smart.
Ripples in the void.
Bleeding hell, Majesty. You catch on quick.
That part is just so funny.
I'm right, and this Maro guy is on point. It'll give us all a break from this difficult situation. With this guy turning up and Blackwell appointing bodyguards, things are looking up. I'm taking a Rania to the annual Bard Festival this year. It's being held in Morrowind. You can rely on me to keep my ear on the ground. If anything comes up, I'll let you know.
Dude, decide what side you want to be on.
Obvious. How's Rigmor holding up? What is it?
She's doing RoC. If only people would leave her be.
Well, I only wish you both the best.
Thank you, Sethray.
I'll have to let you sort this out. I'm meeting Arania for lunch. Good beans, Dragonborn. Till later. And good luck.
Make a quick little save there. Okay. What the heck? Why did it want me to go through that? This goes to the original rooms. Okay. This one? Yeah.
Your Most Imperial Highness, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Antonius Maro.
Dude, personal space.
I run the Bayron stables outside Breville, but I come as a trusted messenger.
I'm going to choose the options like I did Dark Brotherhood also.
Ah yes. How did you guess? Oh, never mind, my family's name gets around. However, I don't have anything more to do with them. I ended up in Breville some years ago. I haven't had contact with my father or brother for some years.
Just as well.
Just as well.
Sorry? Oh, anyway, I was told to let you know that the time is soon and that you would know to what I am referring.
Go on.
I cannot divulge the full message, not here, as we must try to avoid complications. If you book yourself into the inn, Silverhome on the Water, I will contact you there and advise you on the next step with directions on how to proceed.
Silverhome on the Water. I could just stay at Bravo Keep. No, we gotta stay at Silverhome because Rose is there. Come on, Dragonborn.
Silverhome on the Water.
Get it together.
I could just stay at Breville Keep.
My lord, it is vitally important you do not create attention and try to keep to the shadows. Indeed, you are the most magnificent Emperor of Tamriel.
Okay, ass kisser.
My mistress
Enough.
wishes this to be conducted with diligence.
No, it's very important we stay at Silverhome because of Rose.
Your mistress.
I will inform you what's next once you arrive. We have a friend in Rose. She is
See?
Silverhome on the Water would be the last place any possible enemies would think of. Yes.
Wait, what? Rose?
Yes, she owns the inn and has been helping my mistress and the Count and is absolutely trustworthy. Book a room at the inn and I will contact you in good time. Things are very delicate right now, but the time is indeed soon.
Thank you, Antonius.
I am your most humble and loyal servant, my lord.
Dude, the sycophants, man. That would be one of the worst things about being like that, like a king or whatever. It's just all the sycophants around you. Like, shut up already.
Marius.
It is my duty to trust no one. This Antonius Mauro could be trying to set you up. It would be prudent to allow Tara and myself to accompany you to Breville.
I would rather you both stay and keep an eye on things here.
Mauro mentioned possible danger. I would advise you against going alone. At the very least, allow Tara and myself to go ahead of you and check the place out.
I've got this Marius, and I deserve a well-earned break.
What about the Lady Rigmor?
Oh, Rigmor's not going with us. Whoa, this is all kinds
She'll
different.
Be fine. Inform Lady Rigmor I will be back in a day or two.
As you command, my lord.
Dragonborn!
Maybe she is coming with us. Uh-oh.
Dragonborn! Dragonborn, we need to talk.
Why are you wearing a crown? You're like getting too into
Who the
this.
hell are these guys watching over me all the time? Ugh, I can't even take a dump without them almost falling over me. You would better sort this out. Now.
Majesty, it's me, Anus, and Crispus. Anus and Crispus. My lordship wants us to make sure my Lady Rigmor's kept safe. It's an honour, Majesty, truly it is.
I got this now. You are relieved of your duty.
I dunno, sir. We don't want to get in any more trouble. His lordship was most specific if we, well, know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crispus?
Don't look at me. If the head mage hadn't banged his head, we wouldn't be here. You know what he did, Majesty? We were in Coral after the Battle of Table Mountain. Amos got so drunk, he urinated in the doorway of the Mages Guild.
Sod off, Crispus, that's a lie!
3 or 4 of them came out and began slipping all over the place on Amos' piss. The head mage slips, cracks his head on the doorway, and in the next instant, we're running at a staggered pace with fireballs up our asses.
Was bleeding funny, though. But Majesty, His Lordship the Chancellor reckons this is our last chance, and our orders were clear. It can be pretty scary, we don't want to be any bother.
Don't worry about a thing.
Right you are,
I'll
my lord.
deal with the Lord Chancellor. Go grab a round of
You
drinks.
believe it?
You're one lucky bastard, you know that?
They're all sorted.
Ugh. What I wouldn't give to get away from all this crap. How much longer am I going to be holed up in this place? I'm going crazy. I mean, it's totally obvious to everyone here I'm not pregnant. If you expect me to shove cushions up my front, think again.
Rigmor, You might just get your wish. I think it's time.
What?
I just received a message that the time is near and I am to travel to
Breville. Let's get that bit right.
Damn.
So what are we going to do?
We're not even married, and she's all bossy.
I'm just picking up a baby.
No, we're to keep a low profile and book ourselves into the inn. Then, we wait for the messenger to arrive with directions.
Great. Let's go.
Oak, go and change into something more incognito.
Then I'll get ready
I'll
and we
arrange
can
the
go
horses.
as soon as possible. I'll see you outside the stables.
Okay, you go change, I'm gonna go change, and then we're gonna be done with this episode. I'm gonna unload some of this stuff I'm carrying around here. Even though it's cool armor. Let's see, that's this one. Now I'm over encumbered. Okay, we had a dagger. Yeah, set this as dagger. Wonder why that one girl in the maze gives you Jenny. And I wonder why that one had the alien slaver's chains. I don't know. I wonder if all that stuff comes into play in Rigmor of Tamriel or what's up with that. Let's see, we get rid of this one. Wait, did I need to... No, that's got enough charge on it. I don't know if we're going to be doing any fighting. We had to fight in the place the last time, but... Oh. What did I do with... Oh, Scourge is already put in there. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut this episode off here. We ran over a good 7 minutes or so. Yeah, we're just going to jump in on the next episode and get down to Breville and see what kind of stuff has been changed. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next episode. Well guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please smash that like button and also consider hitting that subscribe button. Again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in future episodes.